All right, you guys. So it's 6:30 on the nose, and we are going to get this party started. I know that you guys are so excited that we got Trey on the call tonight. But before we get started, we have some announcements that I want to go over. So it's the beginning of the month, and I just want to say you guys are killing it already. I think we have like 7 or 8 people already at Success Club, which is crazy. We have the push that's starting on the 8th, and Katrina's going to talk to us a little bit about that as soon as she jumps on. I want to go over a couple things. Once we get off this call, if you want to jump on Mindy's coaching sneak peek, she's going to be doing a series of 5 different sneak peeks, and she's opening it up to anyone in her downline. So if you're in my downline, that means you fall under her. And it's the first one's tonight, and it's going to be right after this call. And it's really just a sneak peek into the emotional side of coaching, right? So people constantly talk about selling or that they don't want to sell, or how they struggle. They don't want to put themselves out there. And so she's really going to talk about how it's changed her life, how she's grown as a person, and really just break it down for people. So if you want to write these dates down, so obviously tonight, Thursday the 4th, and then Sunday the 7th, Monday the 22nd, and Sunday the 28th. If you need to be invited to those, let me know, and I'll make sure that you get added. My challenge to you guys is to get at least 5 people into that. And so these are people that you want on your team. Recruit with confidence and find your niche. Find your people. Discount coaches are great, and I will sign them all day, but we need to find those powerhouse people who are going to jump into this business and aren't afraid to get their hands dirty and just go to town. And this month, I know, between January and February, we have signed some powerhouse people. I mean, people who are just coming in and already at Success Club. It's just mind-blowing. But I think it's because we're putting out what we want, right? We're setting expectations and saying we're not going to settle for anything less than greatness, and join our team. Speaking of Sunday the 7th, I hope you guys have it on your calendar and you're really excited and are coming up with some way to advertise the sneak peek of 22 Hardcore. Trey, Katrina, and I actually all did this at NLC, and Trey is in the test group, so maybe he can give us some insight. But Leslie and I have powered together. We got a hold of a local gym, and they're going to let us host a sneak peek there with a shake and share on Sunday. So if you're local, come see us at Muscle Matrix Gym in Hidden Valley at 9 in the morning. It's going to be killer. This week we have 6 rank advancements today, you guys. Like, that's wild. And it's February. Like, we have the push starting next week. Like I said, Katrina's going to go over that. And so mark my words now. I'm calling it. We're going to be popping diamonds left and right. It's just going to be crazy. So before we get on that cruise ship, we're going to do a lot of celebrating. And then Team Cup. Just make sure that you guys are staying in communication with your team. You're sharing ideas of how you're being successful. Like I said, we have like 7 or 8 people already to Success Club. Reach out to those people. Ask what they're doing. And share ideas. So at this point, I'm going to kick it over to Katrina. She's going to share a couple other announcements before we get started.
Hi, guys. Am I muted?
Nope, you're
good. Sorry, I just got off Fabulous Nation call, my own team call, and I'm here. So, yes, the push starts the 8th. Super excited, guys. I know it's too late to register now, but I'm so excited that so many of you took the reins and registered, because it's going to be amazing. And like Melissa said, it's super exciting to know that we're just going to start popping diamonds in this team. That's amazing. During that, we need to talk about qualification periods. Make sure we communicate with our team. Any qualifications. They're not just like the one we had for 5-star or any of that, but it's for the diamond. We need to make sure that we communicate any shako holds, any problems, any inactives, any orders. Make sure you're stressing to your team to check their drill downs. Anybody in my team knows it's like my normal check your drill down, check your drill down. It's super important that we stay on top of it. So a rank advancement or a qualification in the it looks like Melissa just told me 660 people registered for this push. So that's huge across Diesel Nation. That's huge. Next call is going to be with Alexis Whalen on the 18th. She's a fellow 5-star Diamond Elite. So we always want to hear from our fellow Diamond Elites, any other coaches that are doing something right to see that massive rake advancement. So other than that, I think that was all the announcements to cover.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, we're good. Thanks so much.
No, thank you.
We had a call with Becky and Christina the other morning planning the push, and I can just tell you last year we brought it and we had 43 rank advancements. I guarantee in Diesel Nation we're going to have over 100, but with the registration being at 660, I'm saying over 200. And if you don't already know, you do have an opportunity to get into a raffle once you've already registered to get a trip to the Keys, fully paid for by Christina and Becky. That'll be hosted at their Keys house. It's going to be thebomb.com. You don't want to miss it. So show up, guys. Be a business owner. Show up every single day in this training. And I promise you, if you follow our lead, you're going to make movements in your business. So I'm going to introduce Trey. He is that effing guy. I'm sure after the call that Mindy had hosted, everyone's following him and we were screaming for more. And I told you guys I was going to do my best to see if we could get a call since Mindy wasn't able to record. And so luck would have it, when I checked into the hotel and walked up to the bar, there he was standing. And I was like, hey, my team needs a call with you. And we set it up. So he is in the test group for the 22 hardcore. I just watched a video snippet last night from him at NLC where Tony Horton had walked up while he was drenched in sweat and did a little recording with him. So that was pretty awesome. And he also got stuck for like a week in LA because the weather was so bad. So he's going to talk to us. He's got a great topic tonight. I'm going to stop talking. And I'm going, yep, we're already recording. So Trey, go ahead and unmute yourself and take over.
Cool. Well, hey guys, I'm Trey. Nice to meet you guys. Did you want to hear about 22 hardcore at all? Or did you want us to hop into tonight's topic?
No, tell us a little bit about it.
Tell us about it.
Tell us about it? Okay. It is actually 22 minutes. Like, no joke, 22 minutes. Tony destroys you within 22 minutes. It's very, HIIT training, boot camp style, obviously, because it's a, military style workout. What else? The core, guys, is the hardest I've ever done. So if you've ever done P90X ab ripper, this is nothing compared to, the ab ripper is nothing compared to this. It's so hard. Like, your core is going to be the strongest muscle in your body. It is nuts how much core work that you do. So I've lost 14 pounds in the past 4 weeks. And I'm just strong right now. It's nuts. It's a really, really, really good program. Month 1 seemed easy. Month 2 is the biggest ass kicking I've had. I can't believe that they said, Tony, will you make a program under 22 minutes? And I was like, yeah, and I'm going to kick everyone's ass. And it's nuts. But you guys will love it. I hope you guys order it and start like a team test group or whatever you guys do. Like, make some noise about it now. And it's really cool that you're in the Fit Club for it, because we do get a test of it on Sunday. So they're doing Core 1. Core 1 seems easy, but if it's too easy for you guys, like if he says do 22 reps, like do as many as you can while they're doing the 22 reps. Because month 1 does seem a little bit easier until you get to the 3rd round and you're like, I'm soaked right now. But it's a really cool program. Any questions about that before we go on to tonight? Cool. Well, I see Campbell is dyeing her hair. Girl, get it, girl.
Looks like Chris has a.
Hey, I have a quick question.
What's up?
I've had some people ask me about equipment. What kind of equipment should they expect to need for that?
Okay, so you will need, so it comes with a sandbag. That's pretty dope.
Is it really? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that is really cool. So you can either use the sandbag, which is just it's a like a nice bag, like it's legit a bag. You can either use that or a dumbbell, and obviously sand goes in that, so you can adjust the weight with how much sand you put in there. Or you're just going to need a pull-up bar.
Okay.
So other than that, it's like all body, and it's gruesome. It's so gross. That's the only equipment you're gonna need, though.
Why not? Thank you.
Absolutely. So let's get into this. All right. How many people were on the mini board call that she didn't record? You were. Jennifer was. Ginger was. Okay. I really like that call. And did you guys think that the noise was brought in that call? You think it was a really good call? Thumbs up. Thanks, Jen. Okay. How would you guys like to hear that call? Maybe a little bit more vibe behind it. Because that, I think, okay, Dana, thank you. I was planning on giving that call tonight because I think that that's a damn good call that I bring. And guys, I want you to know that I really do try to censor myself and not cuss out of respect for you guys, but I get into this. I get into it. I'm fired up, and sometimes it slips. So I apologize. So if you have any kids, just throw the earbuds in. I promise you it won't be anything too bad, but that's just how I am. I'm just myself. So let's just get into it. Guys, my story is I'm a coach just like you guys, okay? I'm like there's no difference between all these faces. We're all here for the same exact reason, to help people, okay? The only difference between someone who's successful, someone who's been doing it 8 years, someone who's hit successful 80 for the week or the month, it's just that they're more consistent. That's all, okay? There's nothing difference between anybody, and I hope you guys know that right off the start. But for my story, guys, my story is I worked with kids. I worked with kids who were just jerks. They got in trouble with the law. It was my job to help them not be jerks and not get in trouble with the law. Every time that they were a jerk and they got in trouble, I had the chance of getting fired. So that was a lot of stress on my life. I brought that home from work, and I brought that to Kaylee, my fiance right now. She was a girlfriend then. She's my fiance now. And also that was 24/7. It sucked. It was the worst job ever. So when Beachbody came into my life, I felt like I had a purpose of not feeling like I was going to get fired, but just helping people. And at first, yeah, I thought it was a scam. I thought the shakes were just protein that I could get at GNC. It's just nonsense. When Kaylee brought it to me, I was like, I'm not going to be a part of that. And 2 days later, I was a discount coach. So I want you guys to know that, again, there's really no difference between you or I or anything like that. It's just when I signed up, I asked our upline, what do I need to do to be successful at this? Like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And she said, Trey, hit success to 5 every single month, and you will be successful. Okay, that was very clear to me. I just needed to help 3 people a month. I can do that. So then I went home and I was like, all right, let me see what's my game plan? What am I going to do, Trey? I got on YouTube and I found a dude named Scotty Hobbs. You might know who Scotty is, right? He is a dude that is just real. I mean, he could barely see his kids, barely see his wife. He hated his job. He was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And he only got to sleep like 3-4 hours a night. I like, Trey, even though your life sucks, even though everything that's going on really sucks, you still have a one-up on him. You have an advantage. So if he can do it, why can't you? Right? You guys all see a lot of coaches who were homeless, who were $200,000 in debt. We all have an advantage over them from where they started. Why can't we be different? Why can't we do this? Why can't we make it happen as well? So what I really want to do with you guys, help you guys get over your excuses, if you have them. If you don't, I want to help you. I want to help push you to that next level because it's mucho importante. Okay, and I want to kind of give you guys some examples of why you just need to go after this, and it's going to really help you guys. All right. So I want to just ask you guys some questions. How many of you have had this excuse? Like, I'm talking to everybody, and they're all saying no. How many have said that or have heard that? Show those hands. Beautiful. Okay. All right. We'll get some more hands up. How many of you guys have said, I'm crap. All right, I've only hit Success Club 4 this month. I'm going to shoot for Success Club 5 next month. I will nail next month. How many people have said that? Or heard your coaches say that? We got some more hands. Not Chris, though. Not Chris. All right, how many of you guys have said, Diamond is my goal? That's when I'll be legit and people will really start to believe in me. How many people have said that? Yes, Chris! There she is. All right, good. All right, guys, I'm going to tell you guys something real quick. Success Club 5 is not a goal. It's not a monthly goal. Diamond, not a goal. That is not a goal. Those are no matter what. Like, you need to put Success Club 5, just like, that's nothing. I'm going to hit that. We should be putting Success Club 10, letting that be known as that's the goal. That's what I'm going to hit. Because, like, top 10 is a goal. If I don't hit it, no big deal. If I don't hit Success Club 5, that's a big deal to me, okay? That's what Success Club 5 should be to you guys because it's just 3 people. It's helping 3 people a month. That's not hard. Diamond, again, is not hard. That's 8 people. That's just 8 people who want to ride this bus with you. Actually, it's really 7 because one of them is your spouse. And you guys need, like, I'm not going to go into why this spouse is so important to sign up. You need to watch a video. It's on YouTube. That is very important to sign your spouse up as a coach, okay? But, guys, set the expectation for yourself and for your coaches to hit Success Club 10, 15 each month, guys, and shoot for a 2-star. Diamond is nothing, guys. Like if income is your goal as a coach, like I want to bring in more income, because you can make the same amount of income as an emerald as you can as a diamond. Diamond is nothing. Shoot for 2-star diamond. That's when you open a second business center. That's when money comes pouring in. Volume is just driven, okay? 2-star is what you guys want to be shooting for. And then, guys, I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm not saying this to go make you go high in the corner. And I'm not that guy, okay, guys? Trust me, I'm not that. I'm telling you guys this because our jobs, what we do as coaches, we're badass, okay? We are badass people. And I want you guys to seriously think about this. And I'm just going to use It Works as an example. Nothing against them, okay? Put that disclaimer out there. We love our It Works people. But let's just say, you know, we don't say this. We don't say, hey, I'm going to say this rap, and, you know, we want to throw that on your stomach, and then when you're done with it, I want you to call me and let me know when you need more. We don't do that, all right? What we do is we provide service. We give people the best customer service ever. We run challenge groups. So when they buy something, the real shit happens in the challenge group. We put everything that we can into making sure that these people are successful. What other company does that when they say, all right, when you buy this, I'm going to make sure that you get what you wanted. We provide awesome service. So when they buy a challenge pack, they get world-class fitness program in that box. They also get the top-notch, jam-packed nutrition in a bag, okay? And I honestly believe that is the best value you're going to get. And I can't believe it's that cheap, guys. But also, they get one-on-one support from you. They get you as your coach. People, they don't get that at Works and all that rap shit. So when people utilize this, their entire life is going to change. That's badass to me, okay? Now, the same thing with coaching. Do you guys think about this. You guys didn't really get to hear about the crap that I went through prior to becoming a coach, why I needed it to work so badly. I'm just going to go into a glimpse of it for you guys. Just a little touch of it. One day, I wanted to call into work and say, hey, I can't make it into work because it was snowing so bad, I couldn't get out of the driveway. So we're in northern New York, and it's cold. It's cold here, okay? I went to call in, and we were doing so bad financially because Kaylee had just moved up 3 hours north to live with me. We couldn't find her a job. There's no jobs up here. So that was the primary income, okay, guys? We're behind on everything. Internet, electricity, phone, heat, everything. So one day I went to call in to say, hey, I can't even get out of the driveway. I went to ring, and Verizon comes on and is like, hey, dude, you got to pay your bill, or you're not going to make this phone call, basically. It's like, shit, I don't have any money for that. I can't do that. So I went right back inside, and I was like, all right, I'm just going to, type to her, and I'm going to let her know.
Is that what she needed?
I can't come in. Is that what she needed? I wanted to, use Facebook to be like, hey, I can't come in. I'm sorry. We couldn't even get a connection because our internet shut off too. I got written up. I almost got fired. And it's like, that was the day that I was like, I need to make this stuff happen. Okay. So let's go back to where I was. Do you guys think that I would trade my life right now to where it was back then? Absolutely not. There's no way in hell I would go back to that. So guys, don't be scared to talk to people about the opportunity of being a coach, about weight loss, nutrition. Don't be scared to talk about that. And I'm going to go into that a little bit later. But guys, the key to success, and I know you've heard this, but maybe it's just that you need to hear it from somebody else. Here is the secret sauce. You need to be consistent every day. There are days that you do not want to do a damn thing. There are days that you're going to hear 100 no's. It doesn't matter. You show up and you pile through that, okay? You have to be doing a program. You have to be inviting 3 to 5 people a day. And you have to be running a challenge group monthly, reading personal development monthly. No one is bullshitting you. Consistently do that every single day, and you're going to see growth, okay? So the first one was just get over your excuses, all right? Let's just get over our excuses. Now let's move on. Number 2, be you, not who you think you should be, okay? Please write that down. Please write that down. Be you, not who you think you should be. Guys, there's no one way to be. There's no one perfect post or perfect sneak peek. Nothing is perfect. There's no one way to be. You need to be authentically, unapologetically, you, because that is what makes people want to work with you. When I found myself, it was last year. I've been a coach for 3 years now. It took me 2 years to find myself as a coach. I found that when I'm myself, when I throw a cuss word out there, people respond back to that being like, yo, you can actually swear as a coach? Like cussing is acceptable? It's acceptable, guys. It's awesome. People relate to that. They just feel like you're being so real. Not a lot of coaches are okay with that, and that's fine. But a lot of people like that because they feel like, wow, he's just so genuine. He's so real. Guys, I'm just swearing. I'm just being me. There's no yeah, I am being real, but like that's just how I act. So, guys, what I want to kind of let you guys know is there's so much shit out there that we haven't found what works. All we have found what works is what one coach did, and everybody thinks that we need to do that. Everybody thinks that we need to kiss our Shakeology cup. Why do we do that? You don't act like that throughout the day, So I ask you guys to be you and find out who you are. Find something else. Drill that because we haven't found other things that what works. When you find it, nail it down every day, okay? The reason I say this, guys, is because millions of people in the United States and Canada, they need our help, okay? They might not connect with me. They might not connect with, your sponsor or Melissa. They might not connect with them, but they might connect with you. But they're not going to connect with you if you aren't being yourself, okay? That should make sense to you guys. You don't need to have great videos. You don't need to be blonde or whoever's dyeing their hair, whoever is Alina. You don't need to do that, but it's all good. You don't need to be in like workout videos with Shaun T or anything like that. You just have to be you because that's going to attract the right people if you're putting in the work and if you're being you. So stop kissing your goddamn Shakeology cup, guys. All right? Sorry. But number 3, don't play God. I love this topic. Write this baby down. This is where we're going to talk and bring the noise. I know we only have 7 minutes. I'm going to bring it. Don't play God, guys. You have no right whether or not someone can hear about this opportunity. What if Kaylee never told me about this opportunity? What if your coach never told you about this opportunity? How would your life be now? I guarantee you guys you are on this call because it has changed your life in some way. Whether you sold a container or 2 last week, you made $15. That $15 pays for next month's business fee. This business has changed your life some way. I guarantee you made more than $15. You need to show everybody about it. But don't play God. If your life has changed, why are you not talking to more people about this? Okay? It's not, you have no right to decide who hears this and who doesn't. So don't scroll through Facebook and be like, that person's too busy, or that person has too many kids, that person has chickens and horses to feed all day long. They're not going to want to hear about this. Horse shit, guys. You have no reason, you have no excuse to not tell someone about that. Put the business in front of somebody and let them decide whether this is for them or not, okay? That should really drive you guys to be talking to just tons of people. And then the last one, guys, make a goal and crush it, all right? This is so important to do, to visualize what your goal is and be reminded of it every single day. Write down how many coaches you want to sign a month. Write down how many lives you want to change a week. Write down how many pages you want to read. Like, have that little thing, that little number, whatever it is, the little quota, the goal you have it everywhere. Have it above your computer, at your workstation. Put it as a bookmark in your book of personal development. Put it above the toilet if you need to. Your life should be just reminding you of what your goal is and how you're going to achieve that, okay? You have to write it down. You can even text it to your successful partner. You have an accountability partner, I hope. You can even text me or Kaylee, whoever the hell you guys want. You guys, what we do in our group, in our team page, is every single time that we sell a challenge, every time that we change someone's life or anything, it's like a damn frat party in that room. It's weird in there, but it's awesome. It's lit on fire because that is one day or one step or one coach or one life change closer to my goal, okay? Make that goal and crush it. So let me just recap real quick. Excuses, get over them, guys. We all have them. Just get over them. There's no need for an excuse. You guys are all beautiful people. Number 2, be you, not who you think you should be. Don't be that cookie cutter. Okay, don't be that. Number 3, don't play God. You have no right to let someone hear this or not hear this. Number 4, make a goal and crush it, guys, okay? I know we only have 4 minutes, but if anybody has a question, hit me.
Now's the time, guys.
I'm sorry. Sorry for going on and on.
No.
I hope that you guys look this all up.
You brought it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you guys all took notes and that you took away Trey's 4 tips. I will be posting those in the team page as well as the recording, but I just wanted to share a couple things with you. We have 4 minutes left. So, one, I got a private message from one of the girls that was on here that said, sorry, she had to get off the call because her manager was yelling at her. How many of you have been in a situation where you were so frustrated because you wanted to be doing something on your time, but you were stuck at work? I mean, until I walked away from my job July 3rd, I was in that situation every day. If my kid's school called and said that they were sick or they woke up in the morning, I was driving them to fucking school and dropping them off in tears because I was sick and tired of dropping my kids off for someone else to care for them. And that is what drove me. So figure out what your why is and work hard, hustle, grind every single day, every day, guys. The other thing is, I shared this with you guys, some of you guys, not everyone on the call may have seen it, but today was my largest paycheck ever from Beachbody. And I know it's pretty cliche to talk about income, but at the end of the day, guys, we're here to make a living, right? I didn't walk away from my job just to smile and take selfies and, consult people. Like, I have to feed my family. And to say that I made more in the last 2 weeks than I made in an entire month at my job where I made good money up until 6 months ago, like, I literally was just moved to tears today talking to my husband about it, because without this opportunity, I would still be dropping my daughter off at daycare for someone else to take care of them, or not be home in the morning when my husband decided that it was going to be okay to put my kids in shorts and it was only going to be 50 degrees to tell them to get their asses in their room and change, right? So just think, like Trey said, think about what your goal is and crush it. Work hard every single day. We talk about this all the time. Visualize what you want and make it happen. We still do have 2 minutes left, so if anyone wants to unmute themselves and has any questions or any input that they want to put out there, but I appreciate you guys for taking the time, and Trey, for you being all the way in New York and taking part of your evening to share with us, because you brought it again and got us fired up. And I know there's a lot of people on this call that weren't able to be on last call. So.
Well, thank you guys for having me. Seriously, I love talking to you guys. These beautiful faces.
Oh.
No questions? No questions? Less than a minute. Thank you guys.
Nope, there's nothing in the chat. Okay.
Oh, I was going to say something.
Yeah. Go ahead, Danielle.
Can I go ahead? Okay, I just want to say I'm so grateful to be a part of this meeting, because this is awesome. You guys, I just got off 2 meetings before this that I was running myself, and it is so nice. I mean, the energy in here, I'm high energy anyways, but this is just awesome. And this just, it just solidifies everything that we do as coaches. Saying crush your goals, drop your freaking excuses, and just get it done. Make it happen. We have an incredible opportunity in front of us, and I am just so thankful for it. So I just had to put my 2 cents in. Thank you, Trey.
You're awesome.
Yeah, no, thank you, Danielle. Danielle, actually, I messaged her because I was like, whose team are you on? Because I have a elite premier group that she's in, and then she's been in Mindy's page. And so we just kind of connected and figured out that she's from Tommy Migrants downline. And it's nice to be able to connect with other people in the organization, to be able to collaborate and get ideas, and support each other. So if you guys don't have a success partner or people in the organization, like Chris is one of my success partners, and if you don't have those people, start building those relationships. It's nice when you get to live events